So, good evening, good evening. We're back again. We are back again, and we're going to talk about Granit Xhaka. Yes, yes, yes. Please, fingers crossed, please make it happen. But before we get into starting to talk about that, make sure you, firstly, sub to the channel. Secondly, you've banged a massive thumbs up on the video. Big up all the love recently as well. We're not far off 50K. Literally just over 2K from 50K. So thank you very much to everyone. There's been mad subs on this channel recently as well in the last week or two. So thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll be back again later on tonight as well. I'm also at 7 o'clock UK time. I'm going on Saeed's channel, United Central. So make sure you come and show some love in his chat room. I'll be on there at 7. And then tomorrow at 5 p.m. I've got Helen on again. So yeah, man, we're moving forward. We're moving forward real quick as well. So thank you very much. But Granit Xhaka is being linked with a shock move to Inter Milan, Internazionale Milano. That is where it's linked to, and it's a Part X deal with Christian Eriksen. Now, a lot of people are saying, I've seen a lot of people today on social media saying, oh, Eriksen won't go there. A lot of Tottenham fans going, oh, Eriksen wouldn't go there. Well, why wouldn't he go there? He's not getting any game time at Inter Milan. It was he wanted to leave Tottenham. We know that. We see that on the All or Nothing documentary that they did, Tottenham. We see that he wanted out. And listen, Tottenham were kind of nice to him the way they've done it as well. We see that on the documentary again. And they had a proper nice little chat in Jose and Daniel Levy. And they let him leave. Since he's been at Inter, he's barely featured. Like, it's mad. Like, I rate Eriksen. I've rated him even when he was at Tottenham. I thought he was a quality footballer. And yeah, it's kind of mad how it's worked out for him over in Italy. But if this is something that we can get done in January, all day long, I'm going for it. Because let's be honest here, Granit Xhaka is taller. He's not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. And he's not good enough to play week in, week out, for me, in a top-tier Premier League team. He's not quick enough. He hasn't got it off the ball. He doesn't sniff danger. We all know what Granit Xhaka's problems are. What's he got in his locker that's any good? Probably the odd 60-yard diagonal pass, which he does every now and again, once every 5 games. Off the ball, he's rubbish. With the ball, majority of his passes are 5-yard passes. Never really does anything to break the lines. Is too slow for me to play in that position. And now we've got Thomas Partey in there, a little bit of physicality, a little bit of technical ability because he can dribble as well. You know, we need to put somebody in and around him to get the best out of him, but also get the best out of the people around him, because we've got a top player in Thomas Partey. And if we can put somebody next to him, like a Christian Eriksen in front, and we'll have that little creative spark. Listen, Eriksen's pretty decent on free kicks and set pieces. And he chips in with goals as well. He scored quite a few goals to Tottenham when he was there. I'm happy with that. I would be absolutely buzzing if we sign Christian Eriksen and get rid of Granit Xhaka. And that, for me, would be a massive thumbs up for this football club, because this fetish of having Granit Xhaka at this football club is mad. I don't understand the hype around him. I've never really got the hype around him. And I've never really understood why people rate him. Like, what do you see in this guy that I'm missing? Maybe I need to go Specsavers or something. I don't know. But I don't get it. I genuinely don't. And it's a weird one, because our midfield is pretty poor. I think we all know that. We have only really got Thomas Partey in that midfield berth that is a decent player. Danny Ceballos, whenever he feels like it, once every 10 games, turns up. Other than that, thank you, Elliot, as well, for your donation, buddy. Other than that, our midfield's dry. Big up my sister in the chat as well. We need to have a FaceTime soon, sis. And big up the little ones as well. But yeah, we've really poor in midfield. Danny Ceballos, like I said, not good enough. Like, he really ain't. And if he's got like these grand illusions in his head of playing for Real Madrid's first team, then I'm sorry, mate. I admire you, yeah, for thinking you're that good and thinking that you can get to that level. But bruv, you're deluded at the same time, because there ain't no way you can play for Real Madrid. You can barely turn up for Arsenal. Then you've got Joe Willock, who, it's a hard one with Willock, because I do think there's something there. I do think there's a decent player in there somewhere, but he don't seem to be learning. It's like every time I watch him, he just hangs onto the ball way too often. and it's not good enough for me. Like, I do feel sorry for him at the same time, because I feel like the last couple of games he played, he was superb. Absolutely everything we're missing in midfield. Yes, it was against Europa League teams, whatever. You still got to turn up and do it. And when he hasn't played any games, and that was his first game against Dundalk, then his next game was against Mulder, and he was the star man in both of them games. If I was him, I'd be fuming at least. Or for the last game that we played against Aston Villa, because whenever I do watch Willock, he gives us something different. He does stroll into the box. He does chip in with goals. He's that midfield runner, maybe in the Ramsey mould, that make the late run into the box, and nobody picks him up because they're all concentrating on ball watching rather than man watching and man marking. And I don't think he's good enough, Willock, to play week in, week out for this club. But I'm shocked he ain't played a Premier League game this season, because he gives you a bit of energy in midfield. But like I said, on the flip side of that, he hangs onto the ball too much, which is probably why Arteta's not been playing him. We don't seem to have learned from that from under Emery, because he's still doing it. And who else we got in midfield? We got rid of Guendouzi, who he played well last night for the under-23s for France. He done all right for them. He got an assist in stoppage time, tackled the guy on halfway, run the length of the pitch, and bosh, squared it for a tap-in. We got Torreira out on loan. Who else have we got in midfield? Mesut Ozil ain't in the squad. We ain't really got a great deal, have we? Let's be honest here. We've not really got anything in midfield that fills me with confidence. And Granit Xhaka, I'm sorry, mate, every time I look at him, I just think Kante. It's like, where's Kante, bruv? Because we should have had you instead. And if we can get rid of him, that's a massive step in the right direction for this football club. Because like Mustafi, who we spoke about the other day, he's cost us 50 million quid in wages and in fee. I'm sorry, whoever sanctioned that deal should be in jail for fraud and deception. It's mad. It's an absolute joke how much money we've wasted on Xhaka. But if we can do something in terms of swap, I'm all for that. I'd be buzzing if we signed Eriksen. I think he's coming into that prime age now where he's 28, I think he is. He should be balling right now, and he's not. He's wasting away on the bench at Internazionale Milan. Big up DVS Dallas, my guy. I would take this swap deal all day long. Eriksen wanted Arsenal over the scum anyway back then. George Graham was 30 years ago. What a show. That's true though, isn't it? George Graham, big up. We're on the Suaves tonight. You can't see it because it's green and I've got my green screen up, so it looks a bit weird. But happy, what day is it? Tuesday? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I went to the Mercadona and I bought myself some lovely steaks. So I'm going to cook them up after this stream. Can't wait. But thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate that. You crack me up as well. I swear, you're too funny, man. And big up Anthony as well. Eriksen, top creative midfielder. I can't see this deal happening. Xhaka ain't going anywhere, especially not in Jan. Free Master Splinter. Yeah, he might come back for a special guest appearance, mate. I hope you're well, lads. I hope you're well, buddy. Thank you for that. But I can see it happening. And do you know why I can see it happening? Because Inter are better than us. Let's be real. They're better than us. Yes, they're in a league that's probably not as good as ours, but it'd be going to a top-class manager in Conte, who's won trophies and titles in his career. It'd be going there with a decent squad of players. He can link back up with Sanchez again. Maybe they can go and walk the dog together. I don't know. I could potentially see it happen. The one thing I will say, obviously the Tottenham connection, our fans would get giddy if we sign him. Oh, we got him. Yeah, he wanted to leave Tottenham. So I don't really see that as a one-up if we do get him. And it's like, oh, we've got him and he used to play for you lot. I don't see it like that. I just see it as like, he's a top-class midfielder, in my opinion. He's walking back into a Premier League that he's played in for years. I think if it could happen, I'd be over the moon. I'd actually genuinely be excited. I would be excited. I would say be excited. And I would be excited because we've killed two birds with one stone. We've got rid of some dog shit footballer and we've signed a top attacking midfielder who actually, I believe, has more assists in the Premier League than a certain number 10. Wouldn't it be a dagger to the heart if we gave him number 10 as well? That would be class. But no, I would be happy, man. I'd be absolutely over the moon. I've rated Eriksen since he was at Tottenham, before he was at Tottenham. And like, it winds me up when I see decent players go to Tottenham and decent managers, because I just sit there and I think, you fuckers, man, like you're not going to win anything. So like you're kind of wasting yourself. But listen, he did want to come to us, like DV said, he did want to join Arsenal before he went to Tottenham. We obviously didn't explore that. But now, all these years later, we could potentially get him in the Arsenal team in front of Thomas Partey. We could even stick Ceballos next to him, and that would be a decent free in midfield, although I don't particularly rate Ceballos or Willock, either one of them next to Partey with Eriksen in front. I think that's a better set of three players in midfield than we could do now. We haven't got any creative attacking midfielder. The one we've got, if he's part of the process, then the process is flawed. Simple as that, because he ain't good enough. And again, I will say this though: a lot of people seem to think you can only create from central attacking midfield areas, which is not the case. You can create from anywhere. Liverpool don't have an attacking midfielder; they have three workhorses in midfield. So I don't know, man. Anyway, let's see what you guys think. My man says him and Schlobberschlei. That picture. That picture's class. Please explain the rat joke. Anybody who wants Arteta out, mate, is apparently a rat. So yeah, voice of rats back again. I took it off the screen. I should have kept it on. The voice of rats. But yeah, man. You lot crack me up in the chat. Who's Tapas Pulis? Mikel Arteta, mate. Mikel Arteta. It's true, he's basically a reject. He is kind of a reject at Inter Milan. It's mad. It is actually kind of sad what's happened to him, but he wanted to leave. He's left. It's not really worked out for him, is it? And he, by the sounds of it, is surplus to requirements at Inter Milan. They want to do a swap deal with on loan, with potentially doing something at the end of the season. I'll fully take that. Real talk, I'm taking that all day long. And twice on Sunday, baby. And twice on Sunday. Never going to happen, says Ebenezer. Stop being such a Scrooge. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Is my man calling me? Look at this joker. Do you know what? The amount of people that call me Joe Root, you're a dickhead, bruv. I swear. I get called Joe Root all the time. Do I actually look like Joe Root? Real talk. Do I actually look like him? I don't think I do. I'd say I look more like Graham Potter than Joe Root, bruv. Like, I'm not on this Joe Root hype. The Gooner's still buying rejects. We love a reject, mate. We love a reject. We love a reject at the Arsenal. But there, what can you do? Yes, that one was class, wasn't it? That was one of my best ones. Is Granit Xhaka Albanian for pass backwards? Every time I put up on Instagram about Xhaka, my friend who's Albanian is one of my best friends. Yeah, he always slides in my DMs or texts me, goes, "Stop bullying Xhaka, stop bullying him." But funny enough, his name's Granit as well. I said, yeah, there's only one proper Granit, and that's you, my friend, not this pussy who plays for our club who can't do anything. Big up Niraj, sipping to an Estrella and tuning into Lee Gunner. Bring Eriksen and flog Xhaka. We need to remove those with weak mindset. Well, listen, thank you very much for your donation as always. Always rate you, man. Appreciate it. But you're right. Everything you just said there is absolutely spot on. We need to get rid of the weak mindset at Arsenal Football Club. And the reason we have a weak mindset at Arsenal Football Club is down to the fact that a lot of these players were signed under a previous manager called Arsene Wenger. And listen, for as good as he did at the club, he done some fucking bad as well. And he signed players that were happy, they're comfortable, they're nice. They don't want to be bastards. They don't want to be fucking shit houses. Yeah, they don't want to go out there and absolutely blast into tackles. Do you know what I'm saying? They just want to be the nice, pretty boys. I'm sick of us buying half decent looking footballers. Why can't we go and buy an ugly fucker and get him on the pitch? Because it's not a modelling competition at Arsenal. It shouldn't be anyway. It's a football match. It's a football team. It's a football club. We should be going out there and getting into a battle. Instead, our players are too busy with how they look. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, bruv. Random question, Lee. Arsenal season you'd watch over and over again? That's a wicked question. There's a couple. The Invincible season's up there. Yeah, that's up there. 98. I thought that team was wicked, man. Absolutely brilliant team. And 91 season was lit. only lost one game that season. And 3 of our back 4 were out that game against Chelsea. We lost 2-1. I think Tony Adams might have been in jail. I might be wrong. I think Michael Thomas played at centre-back, which is kind of mad. But yeah, definitely them 3. Probably in that order as well. I'd go 91. I'd go 98. 91, 98, and 2004. So yeah, man, thank you for that, Mansour. Appreciate your donation, buddy. Very generous. Keep firing the likes up if you haven't already. And make sure you're subscribing. Get subscribed. We're closing in. League Gunner closing in on 50,000 subs real soon as well. Hopefully, by the end of this month would be nice. We're just over 2,000 away. So keep pumping that subscribe button. Big up Canada Soccer in the building. Hope you're well, mate. Let's read through as many of these as I can in the next 5 to 10 minutes before I bounce and cook my steaks. Lee, your class, G. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the love, man. How did you come up with the name Tapas Pulis? Bruv, that's easy. It's easy. I live in Spain. They eat tapas, bruv. Yeah, Mikel Arteta is Spanish. He would probably have eaten in his lifetime tapas. And we play football like Tony Pulis's teams. Tapas Pulis, bruv. Kind of easy. Yeah, it's easy, man. I do see the Graham Potter in you. Bruv, I ain't that way inclined, but thanks. I'm not that way inclined, my guy. Big up my real one in the building, Neftali. Hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for your donation as always, man. Mad love. Willock in 2 seasons has scored 10 goals from midfield, second only to Xhaka, who has more in 100 games. Not good enough. Willock sliding into Arteta's DMs. Is that true that only Xhaka's scored more midfield goals? And and he's played 10 times more games. Or sorry, probably 5 times more games. That's mad. That is actually crazy, bruv. I didn't know that. But Willock's been good recently, isn't he? I've liked watching his performances in the Europa League, man. So hopefully that continues, and hopefully we see him in the Premier League games, because I think he does deserve a chance. Why wouldn't he deserve a chance? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like if Dani Ceballos can keep getting in the team and Granit Xhaka can keep getting in the team, and we keep putting other players in the team that are not worthy of their place, why can't he get a game? I don't understand it. Batter the like button. There's nearly 800 people watching this, not even 200 likes. What a joke. Yeah, come on, man. Get it sorted. Sort it out. Sort it out. Would you take Alexis Sanchez back? Nope. As much as I love Alexis, I will always forever be in love with Alexis Sanchez. I wouldn't take him back, mate. That ship sailed. It's gone. It's left the port. And it is now in Milan, or a B-Tech Joe Rook. You joker. Hey, has that Wenger book turned up to Jamaica yet for you, bruv? I sent that time ago. Yeah, I don't know if it's turned up yet. I think it said like something like 8 working days or something. So I don't know if it's got there yet, man. But let me know when it does, yeah? Thank you very much, James. Lee Gunner is funny. Thank you. Ha ha. Xhaka's world class. What is he world class at? Absolutely finessing Arsenal fans. Not you, Bertrand, because I know you're taking the piss. Arsenal fans and Arsenal Football Club into paying 50 million quid all in for him. Whoever his agent is deserves a fucking medal. So yeah. Let's carry on reading some of these out. Xhaka or Kante. Well, don't even wind me up. And you see the player you got in your picture, yeah? We should have signed him as well. What a footballer, bruv. What a player. I loved him when I watched him at Wolves, man, all season, or the last couple of seasons. He's been fantastic. And even in the lower divisions, he was fantastic. Proper player. Started well at Liverpool as well. Xhaka is a good squad player. Would you agree to buy Eriksen instead of swapping? I'd buy Eriksen, bruv. I like Eriksen. I think he's a good player. Lee low-key thinks Haki B is sexy. You jokers. I swear, I'm ending the stream, bruv. You're a joke. What's going on? You were all being nice to me. Now you're bullying me, bruv. This is bullying. Big up my boy Diesel. Remember the days, Lee, when games were won in the tunnel? Proper players then with proper men. Exactly. All 6 foot tall, all big lumps, all go out there and play for the badge. Now they don't. And if you ain't subscribed to Diesel, he's on Claude's channel, Claude and the Bansters, and go and check them out. Big up to you, mate. I hope you have a nice evening. I love the internet. I love the internet. It's a place where people can clip videos to make them sound like completely different stories. It's hilarious. Would you take David Neres on the left wing? Yes, he's rapid. He's quick, bruv. I'd take him. Not for that reason, but I actually think he's a good footballer. And then we could potentially put Abamahu back up front. Thank you, Anthony. Love, bruv. Ain't it strange that no one really talks about David Dein anymore? Him leaving has been far more detrimental to the club cause than the Kroenke takeover. The problem is he sold out to the wrong guy, bruv. He sold out to the Kroenkes. So a lot of Arsenal fans don't like him because of that. And yeah, listen, I've met David Dein. I met him outside Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. We just lost again. Shock. That was the 3-2 game when we played. It was Emery's first away game. But yeah, I met him. What a lovely fella, mate. He was standing talking to me and Afzal, I think it was, for about 5 minutes. Wicked guy, man. Like, you can tell he's Arsenal through and through, man. Proper geezer. And yeah, man, appreciate the donation, man. Always. Rat Army in the building. Come on. We're rats, bruv. We want Arteta out. We're rats. LFC fan, loving the channel, mate. So keep the good work up. Honesty is the best policy. Would you take Wilshere back on a free? We need a mascot. Gunnosaurus. Oh no, Gunnosaurus is back. He's back. No, I wouldn't. I don't particularly like Jack Wilshere's attitude, mate. Now I think he's a bit cocky and a bit up himself. But listen, I've only ever met him once, and I didn't particularly like him. But I only spoke to him for a few minutes, and I just thought he was a bit of a cock. And it's kind of sad what's happened to him, though, because he was mad talented, bruv, like proper talented footballer. But I think a combination of injuries and his attitude killed him off. And now he's not got a club, which is kind of sad for him. But it is what it is, I suppose. But thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that. And I've seen you've got enough injuries this season, Liverpool, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You've got another one out now. I think Henderson's out now, isn't he? So it's going to be interesting to see how good Klopp is now. And I'm sure Liverpool will be fine, even with 15 players out injured. Right, I'm going to do 2 more minutes and then I'm going, because in 48 minutes from now, I'm on Saeed's channel. Oh, what's his channel called? United Central. United Central, lad. So yeah, go and subscribe to him. I'll be on there at 7. I'm going to do 5 more comments and I'm going. I'm going to cook my nice, lovely steaks. And then get on his channel. I'll be back again a little bit later on tonight, at probably about 10 o'clock UK time. So make sure you come and check me out again. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're liking. If anyone from the hierarchy says be excited again, I'm slapping them with a hot dog. Sausage fest. Iniesta or Xavi? Xavi by a mile, bruv. Love your channel. Thank you very much. I've been sat here, real talk here, I've been sat here for the last 3 hours pissing around with some bits for these overlays and stuff. It's been doing my nutting, but we're moving forward, man, which is why I didn't do a stream earlier on this afternoon as well, because I thought, you know what, let me just take the afternoon off doing a stream. Let me get on and get this done. Otherwise, it ain't going to get done. So I'm trying to get all these bits set up for the watch along at the weekend and stuff like that, which is going to be cool. So also, I've got a Leeds fan coming on Friday. He goes on Rance's channel. He was on there yesterday, actually. Kaji. I need to ask him how to pronounce his name, really, shouldn't I? I think it's Kaji or KG. I don't know. But anyway, he's a Leeds fan, big Leeds fan. He's going to come on Friday. No, not Friday, Saturday. And hopefully Saturday. I haven't spoke to him to confirm that, but I think it's Saturday, the day before the game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. You look exactly like the Waterloo Road PE teacher. I don't watch Waterloo Road, bro. I don't know who that is. Maybe he looks like me. Maybe I'm older than him, bro, and he looks like me. Right, 2 more comments. We're going. Thoughts on Ziyech getting 3 goals and 2 assists in his last 2 games for Morocco. Bro, he's a baller. Oh, can I just say as well, did anyone see Riyad Mahrez's goal? What a player. Don't ever diss my boy ever again. Riyad Mahrez is a fucking G. Absolute G. Yeah, what a goal. If you haven't seen it, go and search it. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube or on Twitter or somewhere. Just type in Mahrez goal versus Zimbabwe. What a goal. The goalkeeper looked like he'd seen a ghost. Yeah, the guy, the ball over to him, the touch, the skill again. It was mad. That's one of the best goals you're going to see. It was a brilliant, brilliant goal. Mahrez is an absolute Dom Perignon, bruv. Right. He's no Ryan Kent. Well, he ain't as quick as Ryan Kent, that's for sure. And we're going to end up on this one. Thank you very much, bruv. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do I say that, bruv? Come on, talk to me. My Spanish ain't that good, mate. Calidoso. How do I say that? Sig? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that, bro. Real talk. Acabando Calidoso. Big up Colombia today. Yes, listen. Anybody who don't know, man, they're having some mad dramas over in Colombia, man. It's like all underwater and shit, man. So yeah, big up to Colombia, man. Hopefully everyone who is Colombian, who is watching this channel, that might have friends and family there or be there themselves, are actually safe and well. Because the videos you sent me the other day, Neftali, were fucked up, bro. I can't lie. But thank you very much for that, as always, buddy. And big up the latest member of the channel, Aston Villa fan. Oh, bro, you've come to haunt me. Why? Why would you do this? But thank you, man. And listen, big up the Villa as well. Yeah, you're going flying up that table this season, bro. There ain't going to be no hanging on for dear life this season, that's for sure. But appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. And I'll be on Saeed's channel, United Central, fucking hell. United Central in 45 minutes. Love to you all. Don't forget, hit the like button. Laters, peeps. Laters.